Hello, Mr. Hart. This is Josh at Encore Mustang Parts. I finally got a set of quarter panels here to show you and hopefully you approve of. These are both 93 panels. I could tell by the stamped date of production on the back. Because we went with grade B, you'll see some flaws. I did my best to meet your request for no cracks, but it seems inevitable. I went through 7 driver and 8 passenger, and these are the best grade B, I thought, for your request and my supply and our time frame. But I'd really say that the driver side, which I had less of, is, of course, that's the one that always gets most of the action. The driver side is probably a little less than average condition, only because I did find 2 big flaws with it. One is what makes it a grade B without a doubt is these scratches here, kind of in the rear pillar area, kind of deep in the middle there. You can see that one spot. It's kind of deep, but it's not through or anything like that. And I looked over the entire panel front and back and found 1 crack. This is an area that almost all the other driver's side panels were missing completely. Just probably because so many people take these off and put their radios or whatever they do. The driver's side is always more used and abused. So to find a driver's side with this hole intact, I mean, it's really firm, is difficult in itself. So that's one area that I was able to avoid a crack with this particular panel. So it's mainly just that scratched area there, and there's a couple other scratches on here. But overall, it's about an average panel. I mean, like I said, it's maybe a little B minus there because that scratch is kind of significant. But overall, the panel is in average-ish condition. I did find a crack that I tried to give some care to. You'll see these seam lines coming down. If I didn't mention this or like point this crack out to you, you probably wouldn't even notice it, but it's right here. It looks like it starts right where the glare of the camera is, and it just goes around the back side here a little bit. So I'm sorry it's there, but I think overall this is one of the better looking and structurally intact panels. I don't think this will be any kind of catastrophic thing. I did put a lot of that JB weld on the back, because in shipping alone it's going to vibrate. But I think if you were just careful upon installation, I don't think this would ever rear its head up again. So you see my ugly work back there, but I did try to make sure that this ships well. But when installed, with the door closed, that's basically in the door jamb. You don't see it. And again, drivers are the ones that are going to be harder to find in perfect shape. They're just more used more often. So there's the driver. Oh, and on the back side, everything is really good. All these little pressure point pillars, whatever these are, to help them not crack upon installation, those are all good. Like I said, the date stamp down here is a 93 on both of them. And the passenger side is maybe better than average looking overall. It's a really nice panel. Some light scratches. The major scratches I saw, or the majority I saw, were right in this area here. This one does have 1 crack also that I did my best to give some attention to, almost make it look like it isn't there. Really, that's it. Like I said, you can see the scratched area kind of in that pocket there. Other than that, everything looked really good front and back. But this area I couldn't avoid on passengers finding. A lot of them were missing this plastic. They were so, I guess, over tightened in their day, or I don't know if these things shrink over time. But you can see where it's cracked there. There was a hinge kind of still here in this corner where it was not completely off, but it was still somewhat attached. So I went on the back side of this one, and I just put some weld up on there too, some of that JB weld, and put some black paint around it. I don't know what else you need to see. I would say this one is the B+, the other one may be a B-. They're going to look great when installed. They just, they are going to have flaws at that grade B, but I think these are going to work out for you. So, but I need you to say the same thing, and then I can get working on the shipping and getting the quotes for that together. So thanks for your patience. I know it took a lot of it, and I'm sorry, but we just had record-breaking cold here, and I'm doing the best I can. So thanks again, and look forward to hearing back from you.